All right, YouTube. Here we are with another tier list. All right. Some more techniques. I've added 10 more techniques. But you, once again, tell me down below in the comments if there's any other techniques you want me to add to this. A couple of you guys already did, and I added those accordingly. A couple of guys in Twitch chat also told me last time what to add. So I added a couple of those. And then the rest, I just kind of, freestyled. Did what I wanted. So we got 10 more, and we're going to keep adding this. This is going to keep going up and up and up until we're done. Until we feel like we're satisfied and we have enough techniques. All right. First things first, Solar Flare. All right. Dude, Solar Flare is a classic. I did the whole Krillin put in there. I put Krillin there for like a big reason. All right. Actually, let me do this too. Something I really wanted to do that I felt like would be like really cool is if I like showed off the technique. Like if I could find like videos of the techniques, I feel like that would help a lot. So I'm gonna talk about this. I'm gonna show this. Sound wise, seems fun. All right. So obviously we have Krillin, right? Krillin being chased by Frieza. All right. Right here. What do you? What like Doug? Destructo Disc. Destructo Disc. Destructo Disc. What are you doing? You know? Dude's blood. All this time, he goes, oh, time to run away. Destructo Disc. You fool. He's still blind. He's blind this whole time. Destructo Disc. It's that easy. That's all you have to do, my guy. Oh. All right. And for that reason, again, I wanna drop it. I wanna put it higher. I wanna put it higher. Put the music back. Dude. But it just feels wrong to try to put this any higher. Like, bro. I love Solar Flare. I think I put it on either top of cool or like, because I feel like this has so much wasted potential, or like they don't use it as much as they should. That's like the biggest thing for me. I feel like they don't use this as much as they should, and I think that this is an issue that is prevalent. I'm gonna put it on top of cool, all right? And that's mainly because, again, I feel like it's not used to the potential that it could be used at, It's got potential and it's not being used at all. Okay? Oh, man. It's just so funny, dude. It's so funny, dude. Like, I like how the music's just slowly fading. Perfect timing. I kind of did that on purpose. Not really, but I had a feeling it was fading soon, so. All right. Next, we have... You know what? Let's do it like this. Next, we have Destructo Disc. All right. Destructo Disc. Come on, dude. I feel like these two go hand in hand because of what I just said. And obviously, Krillin didn't do that. Krillin could have done that, but did Krillin? No. Also, this could be used in so many ingenuity, there's so much potential for Destructo Disc. In fact, I'm gonna put it higher. I'm gonna put it above good because obviously we got Depth Saucer by like Frieza and stuff, which is basically just a Destructo Disc. Android 18 pops it. We see basically everybody use them. I'm pretty sure Goku even used it at one point. Because of that, I feel like it's actually like, I don't know. Again, this is utility, but also it can also it's a lethal move if they use it properly. Obviously, I think we've seen Cell tank it. I'm pretty sure we've seen Cell tank a Destructo Disc. So obviously, if you're weaker, it's not gonna insta-kill. But it's still very much utility. Like we saw Krillin use it to try to knock Goku off of the stage when they're having their 1v1 and Super. So obviously, it breaks terrain, and it can do significant damage if you have enough power. And it's used by multiple people. I actually do think this is one of my favorite techniques. So I'm gonna put it here. I'm gonna put it You know what? Put it above Gallic Gun. I think it deserves. Yeah, it deserves to be after Gallic Gun, but not after Big Bang Attack. Because Big Bang Attack, that debut, I showed it last time. The debut of the Big Bang Attack was huge. You know, the debut of Big Bang Attack was awesome. You know, like it just hit. It hit. It hit. Cool. All right. Let's see here. I'm sure you guys are gonna just be like, yes, yes. I don't even have to show anything because you guys know what to start to discuss. All right. Now we're gonna move on to some Frieza techniques. We got Death Ball. Death Ball. Death Ball. See over here. This is like a really dope move. But like, I feel like this is like a video game move. You know, I feel like this is like a video game move. You know? So I'm gonna put it on top of Cool Pass, but I'm not gonna put it on Spirit Bomb level. Then again, he destroyed planets, did it not? Isn't this what he used to destroy planets? Like, just nonchalantly, just... Woo. He didn't even make it that big either, if I recall, too. So, you know what? It's got some aura. It's got aura. But it's not better than Spirit Bomb. I'll put it under good. It's got aura, but it's not better. Spirit Bomb, I feel like, just has that iconicness. In fact, I almost just want to move it up just because I feel like it deserves to go up. I feel like we can. I feel like we can move this up. It's not one of my favorite techniques, no. But I think we could put it past Kaioken. I was thinking about Special Wind Cannon, but still, I feel like Special Wind Cannon has still been used recently with Superhero. Moving that up there, and then Death Ball, like we just did this one. I think it's good to bear it there. Death Beam, this thing killed Vegeta. Or, sorry, this thing unalived Vegeta. Alright. It's a cool technique. But I feel like it'd be rude to also not... So Distorter just got raised up because other people used it. So I feel like it'd be rude to not raise it up because I'm pretty sure a couple other people have also used Death Beam. You know, and if you think about it, it's kind of like a makeshift Dota on Ray. Just more like thin, I guess. But regardless, it's just pink, it's purple. I'm pretty sure Cells use this. Obviously, we got Cooler, who I would imagine in turn also use this. But I feel like it's a nice little technique. I'll put it above Death Ball, but I'm not going to put it any further because I don't think it deserves that. I don't know. If you guys have any arguments, you could definitely just yell at me in the comments or like, you know, come to my Twitch page when I'm live and just like, hey, silly little guy. I'd be like, oh, my bad. All right. Mafu Ba. It literally is one of my favorite techniques. Unfortunately, it's not used as much as I feel like it should. And on top of that, if it is used, it's used as a gag. But I do think, like, as a technique in general, it's really cool. It's really sick. It's like a ceiling technique, and it's not just used to be lethal. It's not used to be tricky. I feel like it's got like a nice, like the itch. You know what you're doing when you're using this, you know? You know exactly, and also you got risks to take too. Like you could die if you use it, and you know, obviously the guy's a bit more powerful than you. Like this has a risk reward. I feel like this as a technique in general is balanced in such a way where it's all like, seal. If this would have popped on Zamasu properly, over. You know, I think Mafuba Evil Containment Wave, dude, you're sticking people in jars, in rice cookers, and any little thing you can put as long as you got that little seal. Mafuba, Evil Containment Wave, chef's kiss. That's all I'm saying. Chef's kiss. I'm putting that up there just because I just think, in general, as a technique, it's not just meathead unga bunga, you know? You know what? Next to your list, I might add Vegeta's technique. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, you guys might not like where I put that one. Anyway, next up, you might be wondering, what is this? Mickey, what is this? This is called Burning Attack. It's Trunks' technique. It's a Trunks technique. Burning Attack. This thing's barely used at all, but he does cool Naruto hand signs. Okay, and it's Trunks. Trunks is cool. Okay? Trunks is just cool. It's one of my favorite techniques. Again, this is biased. It's my tier list, but really it's yours because you can adjust stuff. But it's my tier list, thing. But if you convince me otherwise, I might move it. But I'm putting it up there because he's just like, and just like this weird like triangle like thing, like cool. That reminds me, I should add Tri-Beam and stuff as well. Anyway, boom. You know, like come on, bro. It's just a cool. No, probably above Gallic Gun, all right? You know, purple's also my favorite color, though, so you would think I would raise these, but nah. Anyway, Heat Dome Attack. I main Trunks. I did main Trunks a lot in fighters. Yeah, that's going before House Grenade. Alright. Don't even have to explain myself. I don't even have to explain myself. It's just a cool move. Alright. This was suggested Stardust Breaker. Let's go Jita. Fairly used. But it's a unique attack. Okay. This is a unique attack to go Jita. And I feel like this puts it in some place. Obviously, other people aren't using it, so it's not like, oh wow, it's being borrowed. But I like the idea. If I'm correct, any Dragon Ball heads could yell at me if I'm wrong. But if I'm correct, this is very similar to a Spirit Bomb. But maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. All I know is this move seems to be kind of like a purifying thing versus like a death move. But obviously, if you're just like pure evil, it purifies that out, I guess. I don't know. Whereas I guess Spirit Bomb is just like kill, unless you're good. I don't know. That's like a whole nother story. It's very strange. But to my understanding, this is kind of like a unique move, and it is another one of those like Mafuba, where it's like, oh, if you do it, you know what you're doing. You know, the thing that confuses me is though it got thrown at Dragon Ball Super Broly. That's the thing that kind of throws me off a little bit about it. Maybe I should do a bit more research, or maybe you guys could let me know what more about Stardust Breaker I should know. I'm just your avid Dragon Ball fan, all right? Like, I'm not like, I'm gonna look at the guidebooks, I'm gonna watch this Geekdom 101 video and learn all about this one move. You know, like, that's cool. That's you, that's fine. I'm not making fun of you. I'm not like, but that's just like, that's what the guy do. But if that's what you do, that's awesome, you know? But if that is something you do, please let me know. I'm genuinely curious. I love learning lore and whatnot. And maybe Dragon Ball I gotta learn a little bit extra on. But I think this is cool. I feel like it'd be really messed up if I did put it like somewhat high. I'll put it below the Hellzer Grenade because I just think Hellzer Grenade's cool. But much like the Mafuba, to my understanding, it is like another one of those like very structured techniques, which makes me kind of think it's neat. All right. This one is suggested, but they said the Super Saiyan Blue version, but it's still the same move. It's Final Explosion. The only difference is when Vegeta did it in the Blue Saga, turned to stone, went ash, whatever, he ashed out. I don't. Point being, he died. You know, he's dead. Now, obviously, when he did it in Super, no die. He alive. He lived. But still, Final Explosion still was really cool. Final Explosion itself, especially because it's that moment, this almost deserves its own little portion. I feel like much like Kamehameha, Final Explosion might deserve its own little spot. Mainly because it's just iconic. I think anything that's like super iconic, then again, I don't know, is it as iconic as the Kamehameha? Probably not. But like the moment itself, you know what? I'll put it on favorite. If I decide to like make an extra tier specifically for like iconic techniques, maybe I'll just do that. Maybe I'll just like do this. Maybe I'll just do this. But then again, if I do that, then I would have to like put Spirit Bomb up there and whatnot. So I think I'll just put it there. And if I decide to make it its own tier, then I'll move it up. Or maybe you guys could convince me, you know, in the comments and on the Twitch channel. Maybe you guys could convince me to make that its own tier. But now I'm gonna put it like on the super like favorite spot, even above Mafuba, because it had this like crazy moment. And then this was suggested on Twitch as well. They said Eraser Cannon. There's just Broly's like technique, but it's a cool technique nonetheless. Broly is just like a cool character in general. Everybody loves Broly. I don't know why you would hate Broly. Broly is just cool. He's just big buff man. What's there to hate, man? I mean, I guess. Oh no, crying. Now I'm mad. At least that's what the consensus is. I don't think that's actually why he was angry or anything, but yeah. Regardless, I think it's a pretty good technique. I'll put it below. Yeah, we're above Death Hit. I think that's fair. I'm not even gonna explain it. Maybe next time I'll explain it. Maybe next tier list I'll explain it. But I think we're done for now. I think that's really cool. I think we did good. I don't want to go too crazy into everything right now because I don't even know what you guys think. So tell me.